Proving that I'm not as smart as I am handsome, the Pokemon Company has announced that the two free decks on the Destined Rivals Battle Pass will be Ethan's Ho-Oh EX and Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. I guess that it'd be Mewtwo and Garchomp, but I forgive the dev because the Ho-Oh deck is so stacked. Available at Tier 0 of the Battle Pass when it begins on Thursday, May 29th at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, the Ho-Oh EX deck is awesome, essentially giving you access to both potential Ethan's decks. There's 3 Ho-Oh, a 3/3 Magcargo line, a 2/2/2 Typhlosion line, and 4 Ethan's Adventure. I showed off both Ethan's Ho-Oh EX with Magcargo and Ethan's Typhlosion in my Best New Decks video, with Typhlosion the clear winner of the two. If you want to make a Typhlosion deck on live, you'll need to craft some extra Cyndaquil, Quilava, and Typhlosion, but a lot of what you need is free. As is, the deck's a bit jumbled, though still powerful. Ho-Oh accelerates 2 fire energy from hand to one of your benched Ethan's Pokemon. Magcargo can deal up to 350 damage if you discard 5 energy from it. And Typhlosion can deal up to 280 damage with 4 Ethan's Adventure in the discard pile. You'll absolutely want to split them up into their individual archetypes, with Typhlosion arguably the second best new deck overall in Destined Rivals. If the dev follows the same setup as Journey Together, you'll have to manually claim the Ho-Oh EX deck upon logging in during the Destined Rivals Battle Pass. This is better than it automatically being added to your account because it means you get trade credits for excess copies of cards you already own. Max Rod's in the list, so that'll be a big bonus. And a lot of the trainers are in your collection thanks to the default free decks. They've stopped telling us which sets the trainer cards are coming from though, so I can't give you an exact estimate. Still, don't be surprised if you get an extra 1,000 credits on Thursday for doing absolutely nothing. Now, I'm not sure if the person who wrote up the article was too busy playing with their Gardevoir Love Doll while impatiently waiting for the Pokemon Center queue to let them buy product, but it's lacking. In the past, they would tell us what set every card is from. Not anymore. Additionally, they'd tell us what the 16 bonus cards for each free deck would be. They've also stopped doing that. So all I can tell you is that the full Battle Pass will still include 32 extra cards for the free deck, 16 each, plus packs, collector crates, trade credits, trainer points, and deck cosmetics. I just, can't tell you what they are. Along with the free Ho-Oh EX deck, you'll get a free Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX deck around Tier 34 of the Battle Pass. They definitely crushed the list, effectively giving you a competitive Mewtwo Spidops deck right out of the gate. There's a few things you might want to change, like going for more grass energy to attack regularly with Spidops, but man, this list is absolutely nuts. 3 Mewtwo, a full 4/4 Spidops line, 1 Articuno, 1 Mimikyu, every Team Rocket supporter, 3 Factory, 4 Transceiver, and 4 Team Rocket's energy means the gang's all here. Unfortunately, Team Rocket's Mewtwo isn't as good as you want it to be. 280 hit points on a basic is nuts, but it requires one step too many. Erasure Ball can deal up to 280 damage by discarding 2 energy from your bench Pokemon, making Spidops' ability to accelerate discarded energy insane. The problem is Mewtwo's 3 energy attack cost. A Team Rocket's energy fulfills 2 of them, except you'll need to energy switch from a Spidops to get the 3rd. It essentially turns Mewtwo into a worse Raging Bolt EX. On the plusal side, Articuno is amazing, protecting all of your Team Rocket's basic Pokemon from effects of attacks. And Mimikyu can copy the attack of Dragapult EX for a Team Rocket's energy. Chuck in a Lily's Clefairy, now the little guy can one-shot a Dragapult. And the Team Rocket's trainers are all amazing, it's just a shame that Mewtwo is a little disappointing in the power department. As a reminder, there's a 6-month crafting ban on overnumbered cards in TCG Live now. That's the bad news. The good news is, so long as they haven't changed anything, several overnumbered cards, aka full arts and illustration rares past the 182 in the main set, should be given out through the Battle Pass and Ranked Ladder. Since Ho-Oh and Mewtwo are the free decks, there's a decent chance one or more of these cards will be given to you for free. Otherwise, you can waste your trainer points and try to pull them from packs, or wait until November 29th to craft them with trade credits. Thanks to the Ho-Oh free deck at Tier 0, I can update my Destined Rivals crafting guide. Before, you would have needed about 17,000 trade credits to craft all the best new cards. Now it's around 14,500. Taking it one barefoot step further, if you can wait until the free Mewtwo deck at Tier 34, which could take as little as a week, you'll save an additional 5,600 credits. This brings the amount you need to around 9,000. Yeah, not only are the free decks themselves playable, but the cards inside are crazy. To quickly go over a couple more things happening in TCG Live, don't forget that the Eevee's Prismatic Parade rewards go out beginning on May 29th. By logging in at any point before July 17th, you'll receive special illustration rare versions of Eevee EX and Umbreon EX, as well as deck cosmetics featuring both Pokemon. Additionally, in their post explaining why everything broke last month, they said a lot of exciting things were planned for May. What we don't know is if one of those exciting things will be finally removing the V-Star marker from standard battles 2 months after the last V-Star rotated out of standard. That's because, despite my constant F5ing with my pinky toe, they still haven't given us patch notes for Tuesday's update. I'm sure they'll upload them right after this video goes live, so make sure you're following me on Twitter or Blue Sky or Discord or MySpace or WikiFeet. Unless they break the game again on Tuesday, then you can expect another rant video on Wednesday. In that case, just make sure you're subscribed. Hey everyone, Future Pilot here. America has become the 11th province and we still don't have a new evolution. Just as I was about to upload this video, they published the patch notes. Because of course they did. As expected, the game will be offline for 8 hours of maintenance on Tuesday, May 27th beginning at 8 AM Pacific. Then on Thursday, May 29th at 10 AM Pacific, Destined Rivals will go live. At that time, there will be a new Team Rocket Dark theme in the menu, along with Team Rocket battle music, sound effects, and visual effects during battles when those cards are played. In terms of bug fixes, Steven's Metagross EX will no longer be able to accelerate to non-metal or non-psychic Pokemon. And Alolan Exeggutor EX will no longer break the game if you use Tropical Frenzy without any energy in hand. We're also getting a special new daily quest with Destined Rivals that's tougher than normal but offers 400 trainer points instead of the regular 200. And finally, to celebrate PTCGL shutting down 2 years ago on June 5th and everyone being sad, the live dev is giving us some free stuff. Log into the game, get Charizard sleeves, a 2nd anniversary top hat, special illustration rare versions of Nidoking EX and Crobat EX, and a deck for the Twin Battle Trainer Trial. We saw the Twin Battle Trainer Trial last month, which forces you to have 2 copies of each card in your deck. No details were given on what the deck will be though. Okay, back to Past Pilot, whose feet aren't nearly as smooth as mine. With the Black Bolt and White Flare dual sets launching on July 17th in Pokemon TCG Live featuring every unit of a Pokemon, the Destined Rivals Battle Pass will only last for 7 weeks. Luckily, it should only take about 2 weeks to complete the Battle Pass with a moderate level of gameplay. If you have a life though, make sure you get to at least tier 34 so that way you can claim the free Mewtwo EX deck.